Welcome back, trainers, and I hope you're having a fantastic day. We're going to be taking a look at a Shadow team in the Great League. Got Shadow Mawile, Venusaur, and Swampert. I think we may take a look at another one, but for the most part, that's going to be the team. Then we're going to take off Swampert and use other things, including a Whiscash and a Zweilous, so we're going to have a little fun in the Great League. I was just getting sick and tired of the Sinnoh Cup. It's a fun cup, I suppose, but let's switch it up a little bit here. And oh, by the way, I see you guys love the PokeAK 101 blog do on Twitter, and I do have the welcome back trainers, as you can see here, in the long sleeve and in different colors. These things are awesome, but thank you for everybody who's supporting me. I appreciate all of you, and make sure you check out my last video regarding this Field Community Day. You need to know that regarding the Icicle Spear. With that said, let's get into these battles, and again, thank you so much for supporting me, and let's get it. Alright, so it was one of those days I didn't start recording when I should have when I started my battles. Oops, won a battle there and didn't record it. Unfortunately, it was a good one too. But let's get into this and see what we have going on. Make sure you hit that like button, really do appreciate that. So we're going to be met with an Altaria. Love to see that. Going to go ahead and swap into our Venusaur as they do bring in their Azumarill here. And you can survive an Ice Beam, just a little heads up. But you may want to get off your Frenzy Plant first to see if they're going to shield first. Otherwise, they will be able to bubble you down at that point and then win that swap. So we're going to go ahead and let that go because we can Vine Whip down. Fantastic. I'm expecting them to come in here with Altaria. And they're just going to, Dragon Breath us down. No problem. All right. It's going to be a Registeel. So that's actually, it doesn't really matter. Either way would have been fine. Because we do have a Swampert and a Mawile. This is just going to align perfectly. So we're going to bring in the Swampert to just take all of the damage here. Mawile is going to be able to handle both of the Pokemon. So they're going to swap. Great. We're going to go ahead and bring in our Mawile here. But things do get a little bit interesting, I think. Can't get too ahead of myself here. Let's see what happens. All right, so they're going to go ahead and throw that. Mawile has such a massive resistance to Dragon because of the Fairy and Steel typing. I do believe that's the biggest resistance you can have to Dragon, right? Pretty nice. Unfortunately, we are going to be pretty squishy. So those Sky attacks are still doing some good damage, even though we do resist it. So we're just going Power Punches, getting shields here. They know they need to hold the line with this Altaria, because once we get through with this vamped up fire, oh, here we go, they're swapping. Okay, so we're going to go ahead and go Power Up Punch here. We still have that Swampert, and they back out. Now, I know that we had a shield left. That's why they didn't. Okay, I get it. And we have Sludge Wave on our Swampert, so that would have done neutral and a lot of damage, plus Shadow damage to the Altaria. Next battle, we're met with the Shadow Gramble. Okay, Shadow off. Let's go. So their Charm. What resistance? There is no resistance when you're using a Shadow Charm user. That just goes right through everything. All right, so they're going to go ahead and swap. We're bringing in our Venusaur because we do resist the counters. And it's still going to be good up against the Gramble as well. But I just decided let's just go here with it. I mean, Swampert's a good choice. But again, Shadow Swampert in the Great League, kind of squishy. They're going Night Slash. We're going to shield that up. We will let this next one go through. We will survive it, no problem. Well, I guess, yeah, no problem. All right, all right. Feel like they undertapped for some reason. Maybe, maybe not. Maybe I'm just out of the loop. It's been a while since I've done the Great League here, honestly. Great League, I know a lot of you like it. It's not my preference. I prefer Ultra League. All right, I want you to see this $2 billion+ company's garbage Go Battle League. Watch this. There was an Obstagoon out there. Now look at its typing. All right, Fairy, and it was an Obstagoon. Do you see that? Fairy. They caught, obviously, but in comes another Obstagoon. And at this point, when I'm playing, when I didn't see the typing and I'm able to stop it and see what the heck is going on, I was so confused. I kind of put the dots together. I figured it was the Gramble. It was just glitching, but my gosh, I was so confused. What else do you have back here? Okay, a Stunfisk. And then when I beat them, I was like, yeah, just take the loss. No disrespect, but I was like, what the heck was going on here? Double Obstagoon was obviously a visual glitch, but this is a company with unlimited resources. Not unlimited, but you know what I mean. I mean, for what they're giving us and what they're getting in return as far as cash money, yeah. So anyways, that was crazy, right? Anyway, what's going on here? We have Sableye. Looks like I'm using Shadow Politoed now. And we still have Venusaur. So like I said, we're going to be swapping out that third Pokemon and then eventually just saying the heck with Shadows, because I just kept going up against just hard counters and hard meta, which, that's to be expected when you're in Go Battle League, but that's the problem. Trying to be unique, right? That's the problem, right? So we have a Azumarill out here going Iron Head because it is going to be doing some decent damage. We're going to let this go through, hitting us with a Poliwrath. Let's go. Can we get to another Iron Head? I figure they're going to shield this up, but it's better to go for it than to not at this point. Power Up Punch plus a couple of Fire Fangs, that's not it. Right? Iron Head all the way. So we got both shields, great, but they're farmed up. So we're going to go ahead and bring in Venusaur. We shield this. Of course, we can survive it, but we want to keep the Venusaur alive, and we will be catching right now. Very nice. Catching an Ice Beam. And that's pretty good. Got some energy stored up on our Venusaur. They're swapping into Sableye here, and we played that one pretty nice. So they're not... Oh, they undertapped. Okay, very good. Going in with Venusaur, just farming them out anyways, and they have a Registeel. Oh, yeah. So it doesn't look like we're going to be able to win this one here. But just check out how strong Shadow Venusaur is. Now, something also to take note of is we're getting a Venusaur Community Day. A lot of people wanted to run their mouth and say, oh, why are we getting it? You know? Because it's good, all right? And they're bringing back the old Community Day Pokemon. So get with the program, right? You need one. You want one. And if you're a newer player, definitely go with it. Don't listen to these people. All right, let's keep it moving. Next battle. Oh, we got a Whiscash. So we're taking off the Shadow, and we're just going with the two Shadows in the back, Shadow Mawile and Venusaur. And then eventually I do just swap out, I think, even the Venusaur, I think. They're going to be swapping into an Azumarill. We're going to go ahead and bring in our Venusaur. And you already know what it is. So they did get off the Ice Beam first. So unfortunately, we're going to go ahead and build up to 2 of these Frenzy Plants to see if we can sneak 2 in here. They want a double shield. Oh, they're getting to the other Ice Beam now. We're going to have to commit. But we're going to have to farm up to another Frenzy Plant here and get them back to back this time. We should be able to. Now, not we should, we will. Because we do eventually outpace them as far as energy gain. So getting to another one here, got both shields and taking them out. Deoxys really doesn't have energy, right? And we're going to immediately swap, bring in our... Now, I so badly mess up here. I go for Mud Bomb while shields are down. And then they swap into an Umbreon, and of course I'm going to go Blizzard now. We're locked here, so we're going to have to just do as much damage as we can. But yeah, I screwed up there. Dropped the ball. Whoopsies. Okay, so continuing on. And what's up with the, like... still bullet animation that gets stuck next to your Pokemon, and it's so weird. You see that? It happens a lot. It's like a perfect ring around me. Alright, so we do let the Whiscash go down here. Don't really remember what I go back in here with. I think it's the Mawile, because we will resist everything. Foul Play, Dark Pulse, Last Resort, Psychic, as opposed to the Venusaur. So they're going to be bringing back their Deoxys, going for a Rock Slide, and we're getting to the Iron Head, which is just great. Let's go. This should do it. Oh, come on. We swap and snipe them out of there with the Venusaur. They come in with their Umbreon. Are we going to get to it? Unfortunately not. Do believe this will take us out here. Venusaur Shadow in the Great League. Oh, we survive, but then we're taken out. Okay. Gotta love that. Freezing after your opponent attacks and not being able to get in quick moves. It really is making a lot of people lose when they should win. It's incredible. Alright, so we're off to our next battle, leading with the Whiscash again and met with an Umbreon. They're going to be immediately swapping into a Machamp, maybe trying to pull something out here, because that was now, I guess it's a normal matchup, right, for the Umbreon. And we're going to go ahead and bring in our Venusaur here, and just do what we got to do. I do believe we double shield this and farm down at this point. I just figured it was the best play, because Venusaur hits so hard, and we're going to be able to gain so much energy. And they've already used the shield, right? So, good. They're going to be pressured to use shield unless they had like a Skarmory or something. So they're bringing back the Umbreon. We're going to go for the Frenzy Plant immediately. Should be able to get to another one since they swap so quickly. Or we're going to pull a 007 and swap with our Mawile while holding on to a Frenzy Plant for later. And that could come in use. Or a Sludge Bomb. Let's go. All right. So it has a little bit of health left. Let's go. Power Up Punch. And they swap into a Meganium at this point. They still have one shield, and then they back out. We take the win. Let's go Meta Wrecker and Venusaur. Thing is amazing. Love this thing. I don't know if I want to bring it up to Ultra League, because I have a lot of good grass types there. I've only got one Shadow Venusaur. It's this one. No Shadow Bulbasaurs left. So we're met with a Jellicent. This is not, typically actually too bad. You're going to see what happens. They keep bubble beaming me. Maybe trying to get a shield, maybe just trying to play out this battle, slowly but surely here. They eventually do go for a Shadow Ball, I do believe. So we're going to just let all this go through. Now, what I was thinking is, go ahead and Shadow Ball me, take me out. I'm going to go in here and farm you down with Venusaur and just have a ton of hard-hitting energy, even for fire types. To go up against Venusaur's Frenzy Plant, it's still hurting them. So at this point, it's a no-go for Venusaur. That's too little to farm. So we're going to go ahead and bring in Mawile. typically you want to go in here with the Pokemon that had the worst matchup to take him out. So what are you going to counter me with my fire type? Well, it's Steel Fairy, but with a fire attack. So they're coming in with a Machamp, and we're going to go ahead and swap and catch with our Venusaur. Cross chop catch, still doing a lot of damage. And they have, is that a Ninetales? A Alolan Ninetales in the back. Going to go ahead and go for the Frenzy Plant immediately here. Now we should be able to pull this off. Maybe. This is going to be a very close battle. So we're going to go ahead and shield this up. All right, now everybody can look back on a battle and say, oh, I should have done this, but I should have went for Power Up Punch here because they shielded up. And I'm thinking, oh my goodness, are you serious? Most of the time people think I'm baiting them with the Power Up Punch, just let it go. But I guess we were out there farming a bunch. So here we are. Look at this. What's going on here? We need to save energy to take out the Machamp. Going for the Power Up Punch. This is could have been played a lot better. Yeah, we have a double KO. I'll take it. It doesn't count total loss in your ELO. Next battle, we're going to be met with a Deoxys again. So this is a good matchup. As you can see, they're retreating, and they do have Charm. So we're going to go ahead and bring in our Mawile to handle this here as usual. Now, we could have went with the Venusaur, but we can't do that with Venusaur. You can't just let the Weather Ball go through. I mean, you could, but you're going to be taken out. I mean, even the Charms are doing a lot of damage despite having the resistance with the poison. So we're barely able to win that matchup, farming down, having a ton of energy. All right, saving our shields. Let's get it. Doing some nice damage to the defense Deoxys. Now I'm just trying to think of what they're going to have in the back. So we're just going to go ahead and come in here with the Whiscash here. And hope that there's something back there that the Venusaur is going to be able to run all over. So they go for the Psycho Boost. And that's another reason why I went in there with the Whiscash, is because if they do go for the Psycho Boost on the Venusaur, it's going to do a lot of damage. So instead of that, we go in with the Whiscash so we can just absorb it. Now they have a Wigglytuff back here. Things are getting a little desperate. And the Charm is not really resisted. It's doing so much to our Shadow Venusaur. So we're going to go another Frenzy Plant. There's no need for Sludge Bomb. Now, if we had energy, shields were down, we're able to get to the Sludge Bomb, then you go for it if you really needed to. I mean, usually you can get them within range of a Frenzy Plant. So we're going in there, and we have a shield left going for the Blizzard. This is going to be extremely close. I couldn't believe this, and we mud shot him out of here with Whiscash surviving with 1 HP. Let's get it. Next battle, let's keep it going. What are we going to see? Leading with Zweilous. Okay, got a new lead here up against a Trevenant. They're going to be swapping into Pelipper. Gaining a little bit of energy to catch this Weather Ball. I'm assuming to be a Weather Ball. Very nice catch. Let's get it. All right, so we are using... I mean, the only real meta Pokemon that we're using here is Azumarill. Everything else is a bit of spiciness. So we do need to look out for that Hurricane. We will survive at this point, but if they shield... yeah, they bait us, then they'll be able to win. So I just decided to shield. They do bait me, unfortunately. I'm expecting a Hurricane now. Yep, of course, there it is. Getting to the Ice Beam, and they do swap into a Stun Fist to catch this. I'm going to have to say that was a nice catch, but we're going to go ahead and bring in Mawile to handle this situation here. Now we just need to look out for Earthquake. Just going to do as much damage as we possibly can, and then we should be able to just Dragon Breath down that if it is going to be that low. Even though it is resisted, because Dragon Breath is just ridiculous. We're letting it go. It is a Rock Slide. Put a smile on my face. Now this is a Rock Slide again. We will easily let this go through. And it's still not taking us out. And in comes Trevenant. We're doing a lot of damage with our Fire Fang. And Zweilous, go for it. Now Body Slam's not very effective, so we kind of need to think about what we want to do here. Seed Bomb still, it's doing some damage. It's resisted. Same with the Shadow Claw. So Zweilous is a pretty fun pick. Always like using this thing, but you need to look out for the Charm for sure, right? So we swap to Catch. You like that? Let's go. We're Catch City with this Azumarill in this match here. And they swap back into their Pelipper. We're immediately going for a Body Slam because we need to take them out right now. And Dragon Breath them out of here. Let's go. One shield left, and they back out. We take the win. All right, looking good. Let's get it. On to our next battle. What are we going to see? It's going to be an Altaria. Now, I don't know. This matchup, I feel like I've won before. I feel like I've lost before. They're outpacing me now. So I do swap. I shield this up and I swap here in a minute. I'm pretty sure if we keep going and get to a Body Slam, we could force them to use a shield. I'm pretty sure that's how it works. I'm just so out of it. It's been a while. And I just kind of like, things that I don't really care about, it's in and out of my head. I know. All right. Anyway, so we're up against a Hypno here. Seems like they're building up quite a bit of energy to kind of try to hit these. Not even back to back, but almost. Maybe they got another one I wasn't counting there. All right, so they definitely want energy for another Pokemon after this. So they don't plan to just Thunder Punch and take me out here. They want energy for the next Pokemon as well. But I'm thinking they have Shadow Ball and Thunder Punch, so we're going to go ahead and bring in this. Exactly, yeah, they built up a lot more energy. Going for Thunder Punch, not enough. They swap immediately. We bring in our Mawile, as they do bring in a Registeel here. Shields are down, and this is a sad battle, I think. So they go for that. I mean, we will survive, but we kind of need to maintain that health. So it's just a little bit of an unfortunate situation here. And I'm thinking this is Focus Blast. It's a Flash Cannon. It doesn't take me out. We are able to get him out of here. I don't know if this is going to be doable, though. Let's see what happens. Coming in with Hypno. We immediately swap. Oh my goodness. What is going on here? All these trick shots. They swap. We bring in the Zweilous. We go Body Slam. They take us out. Mawile's health's too low. We have a bunch of energy. We take the loss. Alright, what are we going to see with this Zweilous here? A Venusaur. Oh yeah, that's something good that we like to see. Let's go. Sludge Bomb will hurt us. Frenzy Plant will hurt us too, actually. Take a look and see how much this does resisted in the Great League here. Ouch. Yeah, Venusaur hits like a truck. That's why you want it. And that wasn't even a shadow. Let that sink in. Yep, Venusaur is so awful. Why are we getting that community day? Boo-hoo. So we swap into our Azumarill here because, well, you know, that's a Sableye. And I know they're going to go for a return, so we're going to let that go. No problem. We want to farm down here. I think I actually do shield here just out of, like, fear. Oh, I let it go. Oh, okay, never mind. Okay. We know what we can handle. All right, very nice. Now we need to get this off immediately here. They're coming in with that Venusaur. We're going to go for the Ice Beam. We will be going down with a lot of energy loss, but that doesn't really matter. We won that matchup. Perfect. We're going to be able to have alignment again. Now I have to think about this. We're going to go ahead and go with the Mawile. Since we can let this go through, I think we still shielded up because Sludge Bomb still does hurt us. Even a Frenzy Plant still does hurt Mawile. And they have a Swampert in the back. And this is getting, at this point I'm thinking, yeah, probably lost this here. Yeah. So what's going on? Now, if you're, what's going to happen is I don't feel like they don't throw because they know they may need energy. To take me out and then to take out the Mawile because we do have energy on the Mawile, and that still can do some good damage to Swampert. So they're building up here, and we're able to get them so low that the Mawile just goes in here and power up punches, and we take the win. There you go. If you did enjoy the video, give it a thumbs up, and I'll be catching you all next time. Mawile, let's get it. Thank you for watching, and take care.
Hey! So you're finally here! Fantastic!